Everyone's born with a little appetite for adventure. It just appears mine's a bit heartier. As an endurance athlete and pastry chef, I want to have, bake, and eat my cake too. Boy, do I. This is Wagamama Baking. Today we're going to be making peach Marionberry cobbler, an absolute staple of summer. Only ours has a twist. The cobbler we're making today is vegan, gluten-free, and made with unrefined sugars. Let's get at it. First, a note about ingredients and formulas. Most vegan, gluten-free, and unrefined recipes are designed for those with intolerances. As an athlete, these same formulas are attractive to me because I'm looking for nutritious, lower fat, more easily digestible baked goods that provide me with optimal nutrition for my endeavors. So not only are they fun to make, they're absolutely fabulous. They're my bag, baby. I try to use local produce whenever I can. The berries used in this recipe I picked just last weekend at the Kruger Farm outside of Portland, Oregon. For this recipe, you'll need 1 cup of them. The remaining ingredients you'll see as listed can all be purchased at your local natural food store or farmer's market. Always buy organic and local if you can. Sometimes it's more expensive, but the taste and nutritional value as well as the benefit to your community is always worth it. Coconut oil and vanilla aren't usually produced in the United States, so read your labels for purity. So here we go. I've gone ahead and preheated our oven to 325 degrees so it's ready when all this stuff is mixed up. And I've also taken an 8-inch glass pie/baking dish. It's about 2.5 inches tall. And I've sprayed it with organic canola oil and lined it with parchment. Step 1, let's make some fruit filling. Peaches and berries, get in your bowl. Blackberries and peaches are delicious together, but the peaches serve another purpose. They help the cobbler to maintain its structure during the heat of baking when blackberries might break down. Cornstarch and maple syrup both serve as binders, while the maple syrup adds a delicious flavor and a nice texture to the fruit filling as well. It's important that all that starch gets dissolved, so mix well and coat every single bit of that fruit. Step 2, set aside that fruit. Let's make some crust. If you're mixing by hand, using a wide bowl can be wise. It ensures that the ingredients get whisked together completely. You won't miss your butter. Not only is a coconut oil delicious, but it's also been known to fight heart disease and lower cholesterol levels. That's something butter can't say. This batter can get a little sticky. You may want to switch from the whisk to a rubber spatula at some point, but the choice is yours. Lastly, we're going to add the hot water and really bring our crust together. Watch as the oats soak up the water and bring our crust to a cookie dough consistency. Mix until the dough cleans the bowl and then get ready. We are one step closer to cobbler a la mode. Step 3, let's get this bad boy in the pan. Pour the fruit out into the prepared pan and level it off. This makes for a very neat finished product and ensures even baking. Next, with a tablespoon, scoop out bits of the crust and place it on top of the fruit. Don't smush or spread, just place in nice design or in nice neat little lumps. I promise, when the baking is done, that cobbler crust will be won. As you go, don't forget to enjoy every bit of your baking experience. So there we go. Keeping everything clean, we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven on the center rack, and we're going to bake it for about 20 minutes, and then it's going to be perfect. I like to check on it halfway, just to be sure. Step 4, prepare to be amazed. Cobbler to fool the connoisseur. When the fruit is boiling and the crust is golden brown, your cobbler is done. You can always brush with coconut oil and sprinkle with evaporated cane juice for extra crispy crust. Make sure to let this little beauty cool about 15 minutes before slicing into them, and heaven's sakes, in all the excitement, turn the oven off. To learn more about this double life, read recipes, and even find out the meaning of Wagamama, visit my website at lentinalexis.com.